It is the episode finale today, and today we played two finals, one being the Europa League final and the other one being the Carabao Cup final. If you have been following the videos from before in this channel, you have to know. Well, if you know, you know. If you don't know, click on the link above to go watch the other videos, and also I will leave a link down in the description to the very first video of this particular series for you to begin with. In the Europa League final, the last time Manchester United won a Europa League was in 2017, their only Europa League up to date. Then we also have a Carabao Cup accolade, very nice. We have already won a Carabao Cup and we are in two more finals. A chance for us to win a treble. They have 6 now, they initially had 5 when we took charge. And in the league we finished third, 3 points behind Manchester City, of which Liverpool were the champions with a centurion. 103 points, 34 games won, 1 drawn and 3 lost. That was a hell of a season from Liverpool. We won 27, drew 4 and lost 7, losing games to City, Chelsea, Fulham, Liverpool home and away, Tottenham and Brighton. The Fulham one was unexpected, but Football Manager is not Football Manager without you losing unexpectedly to a bottom of the table team. At that time they were not specifically bottom of the table, but they were somewhere around, close to relegation. In terms of transfers, we have spent 306 million and we have only sold 49 million in terms of players. Our facilities are not that bad, but in terms of transfers we really need more money next season, and the board is quite happy with my what I've done so far. A bit plain in terms of rating, that's not bad from the board. It would have been worse, but we have done ourselves proud after where we are. Our finances, in terms of finance management, it's the only problem that we couldn't handle quite well. The scouting budget was increased, it's up to 103,000. Payroll is 315,000 per annum. That's nice considering we're using 290,000. Our expenditure also went up in this month. It went down between the months of March and April, and then in May it just skyrocketed. I don't know whether it's because of the salaries and bonuses. I think it's because of the bonuses in terms of the cups and the league that we have won, although it's end of the season bonuses. Prize money, we have not gained much. TV revenue is the one that you could say that is a lot in terms of what we have had, and also sponsors don't bring that much revenue. 270 million over 5 years, it's not good enough. I hope the board can organize good TV money next season. Our youngsters, Elias Hakomach, whom we got from Barcelona, and Isaac Hansen Aran, I'll be looking to use them next season. Look at the average rating, 7.9 and 7.4 for the under 21 squad. Hakomach could be potentially better than Anthony, and we also have these ones that need attention, the likes of Ethan Ennis, Henry Daniel and Regan Buckley. Daniel Gore also needs some attention. In terms of loans, Kobe Maino, I will be recalling him back from loan. He went to loan in Sheffield. I will be calling him back. He has only made 1 appearance ever since I sent him to Sheffield. It's not something nice that I want to do. And I'm also going to call back Omari Fosun. Hannibal Mabry is going to be the other one whom I will recall from Birmingham, and also Shola Schulter from Bolton. I'll be looking to sign Malik Thiaw. Facundo Pellistri, I don't know whether to leave him at Salzburg or just recall him back. We'll just see what to do. And back to Victor Lindelof, he was at Arsenal on loan. I plan to sell him. If Arsenal will be able to give me a good fee or want to sign him, I'm ready for business. Lindelof can remain at Arsenal. He had a substantial number of appearances, by the way. When the youth intake was going on, we took a certain player, Regan Buckley, regarded as the hottest prospect in terms of youths in the Premier League currently. 5-star potential. His ability is only 1 star. He's only 14 years old. We'll give him that, a false 9, a striker, but we are looking to grow him, so hopefully next season he will be growing and his potential will be growing nicely, because we plan to use him in the long run. 15-year-old striker. He was 14 when we signed him. He's up to 15 now. For the match of the episode that begins, we have Juventus at Puskás Arena in Budapest, Hungary. It's the first final of the episode, the Europa League final. It took us we went through a lot to get here, and we just want this group of players to go through, so let's see how we can encourage them to go and carry this one. Nobody remembers a cup final loser. I can say good. Yeah, the reaction is good, except for Martial, who is furious. What is he asking? Why are you putting the pressure on at a time like this? Come on, Anthony. It's Anthony Martial, Bishop and Tom Heaton who are negative for some reason. I don't know what's wrong with the dude. He's supposed to be happy, but his morale has just dropped. You know what, Martial, you're not starting in the finals. I'd better start with Vegost instead of him. Because I hope I'm not shooting myself in the foot, but yeah, we'll see what to do. And then we have Shola retire, whom I should be recalling from loan. I looked at his loan report. It was quite good. Dude had a really good loan spell at Bolton. Though in terms of the comparison with the players that can play his position, he's still far off. We can give him time to grow. He's only 19 years of age. For stats like the ones that he had for Bolton last season, they are good. He had 33 appearances and 6 goals. He scored his first senior goal against Port Vale, made senior debut for Manchester United, Morecambe in retreat. But he was named in Bolton seasonal best 11. Wow, that's nice. That's a nice accolade for him, alongside the likes of Conor Bradley. Conor Bradley from Liverpool was at loan at Bolton. Let's just look at his profile. Not been scouted by our scouts yet, but he was named in the Sky Bet League One Player of the Year. Conor Bradley, wow, that's quite an achievement. Named in Northern Ireland seasonal's best 11, named in the Sky Bet League One Player of the Year. I think I should scout this guy. Yeah, I'm going to scout Bradley and see what he has, and maybe snatch him from Liverpool. He's a youngster for them, but we can just do some signings to fulfill the board requirement of signing prospects for the future, and also signing under 23 players for the first team, of which we need to fulfill next season. So Vegost comes in for Anthony Martial for the finals, and the lineup is David De Gea in goal, Luke Shaw, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Casemiro, Guido Rodriguez, Rashford, Bruno, Anthony, and Vegost up front. News Justin, Luke Shaw has, what's his injury? A twisted ankle, and he will be out for 3 to 6 weeks just before the finals. Man, I'm not leaving him to the physio. I'm giving him an injection. He will be managed to get through the next game, but after that he may be potentially out between 5 to 6 weeks at an added cost of $625. So if I play him, his injury will aggregate further and he will be out for long enough. It's the end of the season. I can mind not using him in the FA Cup final. I mean, we are facing Brentford in the FA Cup final, so I can mind not using him in that, but I will need him for the match against Juventus in the Europa League finals. It took us time to get here, but I don't want to lose this one, so I need my players at their best. It is the time for the final against Juventus. Let us look at the details and how we got here. I mean, it was not easy to get all the way from group stages. We remember we were top in our group, won 6 out of 6. Juventus came in through the knockout round playoffs, where they were relegated from the Champions League, and they eliminated Feyenoord by 8 goals to 2 on aggregate. Then we also came in the round of 16. Juventus beat Arsenal by 3 goals to 2 on aggregate. We beat Chelsea by 2 goals to 1 on aggregate. In the quarterfinals, Juventus beat Fenerbahce 5 goals to 1. We beat Tottenham 5 goals to 1 on aggregate 2. And then in the semi-finals, Juventus were against Monaco. They won by 5 goals to 2, and we beat Lazio by 4 goals to 1 on aggregate. All of that leading to this wonderful final where we face Juventus in the Champions League, in the Europa League final. Ciro Immobile is the top goal scorer with 12. Our top goal scorer is Vegost with 9, but he is quite far off from that accolade. We only have one player in the Media Dream 11 in the Europa League. That's painful. It's only Bruno Fernandes. I expected more than one, considering our form in this particular league and fixture. Yes, so to encourage our players just a bit before the match, I think we just need, and I don't like that Bruno and Casemiro are always just aggressive. It's something that has been happening in a lot of matches. I don't know how to solve that. If you have any idea, please leave it in the comment section below. Let's encourage these guys. Only Rashford seemed motivated. That's not good. Yeah, at least now a couple are motivated, and Bruno is up to appear inspired. Casemiro has just remained aggressive. I hope his aggressiveness does not make him cost us the Europa League. I will be pissed off definitely by him. The Juventus lineup is a really strong one. Perin in goal, Alexandro Bonucci, Bremer, Cuadrado, Rabiot, Locatelli, Chiesa, Pogba, Di Maria, and Dusan Vlahovic up front. Then you have our lineup, just our players. Similar formation, and Frimpong will be starting on the bench for this one. I given Wan-Bissaka the nod just because the assistant recommended Wan-Bissaka over Frimpong for some reason. You know, I'm not the one training them, so sometimes I just gotta put my head down and listen to the assistant. The first highlight of the game comes our way, and it is Lisandro Martinez playing it back to back with David De Gea. Martinez pushing forward, gives it to Luke Shaw, who finds Casemiro. Casemiro has the space, he finds Guido Rodriguez in space, and just stringing a few passes. Bruno back to Martinez, keeping the shape. Martinez putting it up front to Antony, who has support from Jeremy Frimpong, but he decides to go alone. A nice lob to Weghorst, but just his shot was just saved by Perry. Was that even a shot? I felt like it was a pass to Perry. Bruno Fernandes with a corner. It was a free kick, but it goes wide and far beyond the post for another corner that will be taken by Luke Shaw this time round. Luke Shaw to deliver, near post it is, Pogba clears, and Dusan Vlahovic takes it. Chance for a Juventus counter, but it's 1 against 7, so I think the highlight ends with theirs. Bruno takes the ball out of play. Nicely played, nicely done. It's good enough as of now, up to now, the way it is. We have had 2 shots, 1 on target, nothing. Half time it is 4 shots, 1 on target, no real chance created. I'm not happy. If this game continues like this, I will start panicking, so I hope things change. Yeah, just tell them they've played badly and they look fired up, and except Shaw, who looks a bit nervous. It's with Rashford pushing forward. I thought he and Bruno had tangled and lost the ball. Guido Rodriguez out to Antony, turns back in, nice cross looking for Weghorst, who just hits the post and the ball is out for a goal kick. You need to be more clinical than that, Weghorst. Please don't make me regret starting you over Martial. If you start like this, I will cry and feel bad. Casemiro, Luke Shaw, 15 minutes to go. Casemiro, it's the finals. We need a goal now or never. It's Lisandro Martinez out to Casemiro. Nice ball looking for Antony. What can Antony do? What was that? What was that, Matheus? Antony. That was really bad. That was a poor ball from Antony. Now we have McTominay. 10 minutes to go in this match. Rashford. Tyrell Malacia. Malacia looking for Rashford. That was a bad pass. And now it's a chance for Juventus to break. They have the ball. Locatelli. Back to Bremer. Back to Locatelli. Finds Di Maria. Pass looking for Vlahovic, but intercepted by Martinez. Antony. Weghorst turns back. Has support from Antony. Chips it for Bruno Fernandes. Is it in? No, it's not in. I thought it was in. That, you see that right there? That was the moment. That was absolutely the moment this thing was supposed to happen. Time is running out and it is full time. We have had the most number of chances, but we have not converted. Extra time. We're going to extra time, something I didn't really expect. The first half of extra time is almost up. Juventus have been better in this extra time first half, which is not something good. They have more shots. We have only had 1 shot ever since we came back from extra time, and I'm not happy. I'm really not happy. I think it's time I made a few substitutions because the likes of Bruno are just not performing. Let me bring Eriksen, and he's also fatigued. His condition is not that good. Eriksen in for Bruno Fernandes. Let's start with that one. I have one more substitution that I may use in later on, but man, encourage these guys. It's extra time second half. If we can hold these 2 penalties, I'll be happy, because unfortunately Juventus are playing better. Varane to McTominay, a highlight. Oh my god, it's intercepted. Don't tell me it's a counter. Pogba gives it to De Cilia. Paredes. Juventus are coming up front. Please clear this ball, guys. Paredes cutting back in. It is bad. Clear that ball. Varane out. Out to back to Pogba. Paul Pogba! Oh my word, what a goal. What a goal from Paul Pogba. The goal is good, but I feel like crying, man. It is the 116th minute of the game. Just 4 minutes to go. But oh my word, just look at that finish. The curl and the bend in that, man. I couldn't do anything about that, man. If we end up losing this final, I will cry, I will cry. Very attacking mentality. It's that time that we need our players to really respond, and it is full time. Juventus have won the Europa League. Extra time, 116 minutes. That's all it took. We were the best across 90 minutes, but when it came to extra time, they just had another gear with them and just had another type of influence from the team talk. But at least some good news. Martial has been named as May's English Premier League Player of the Month. Let me change some skin a little bit. Supposed to do that off camera, but I'll do it now. Yeah, Anthony Martial has been named as May's Premier League Player of the Month. 6 goals. He scored 6 goals. He came in front of Benjamin Pavard and Erling Haaland of Manchester City. That's nice. That's some good news. Coming from Europa League that we lost, Ciro Immobile scoops Golden Boot. And the Europa League squad of the season has been named. We have 5 players out of 11 in that list. Juventus have only 3. We have Tavernier from Rangers, Fadi from Fenerbahce, and Ciro Immobile from Lazio. We have 5 players, man, from that whole list, and we have not won this league. That's painful. Okay, 1 final down, 1 final lost, 1 final to go. And the next final is the final against Brentford. I hope there's something different that we can do in this other final. Really. Brentford are expected to play a vertical tiki-taka, and the summary says that they are a poor team compared to the quality that we possess. This is that game that I feel like we can really perform. Juventus, the previous match, we were just the better team, but we ended up losing in a way that we do not even know. We had better XG, much more passes, better passes, but we lost it. I'll take heart. But the next trip is to Wembley in London, just a little flight across the UK, and we will be playing against Brentford in the finals. The team setup, it is a rotated team. The team that played the FA Cup for the Europa League final just 2 days ago is really fatigued. I can't use anyone from that squad, literally. Look at only Rashford and is among those players that have a little bit of strength. Look at Bruno's condition. If I start them, I'll have to substitute them really early. Look at Anthony, he is bad off. Rafael Varane, we know his fitness has not been good this season. He is too poor. Lisandro Martinez have been forced to go with the midfield. And what's always wrong with that Martial when it comes to finals? What's wrong with this dude's character? I'm starting to hate him. And if he continues like this, he will be going next season. Martial, I'm not happy with what you're trying to do. If I give a team talk and everyone is happy, you should also be happy. Everyone is happy about that, and Martial is just confused and confiscated. I hate seeing that reaction from him. A rotated lineup for the FA Cup final, a game against Ford. I'm not too fearful about our chances. I know we are better off than them, but they have good players, the likes of Mbeumo, Ivan Toney, Janelt, Jensen. A good group of players, that is, but I feel like we just have an odd over them. So no stressing, as Frimpong already has a yellow card in the 3rd minute. Eriksen to take a corner, the first highlight of the game in our favor. Near post, no one was there. Donny van de Beek takes it, collects, tries a shot, it's just wide off the post. It was a really awkward shot, by the way. It looks as if he had passed it into the back of the net. He was trying to pass it to the back of the net. Cole Palmer like strike. And now Brentford are coming in from Damsgaard, Tony, Janelt, Jensen, streaming a few good passes. Jensen sets off Ivan Toney. Ivan Toney must score. He hits the post. That was unlucky. We almost trailed in the FA Cup final. Wow. And immediately there is another highlight. Sancho. This game has a lot of highlights. I'm really enjoying it. Goes all the way back to De Gea, who is way off his line, playing a sweeper keeper role in attack. Casemiro, McTominay, Malik Thiaw. Awaloni from AC Milan. McTominay has had a good substantial season so far. He has been good. Tyrell Malacia down the line, cuts back in, finds Eriksen. Eriksen gets into the box. No one wants to. What did Eriksen do? But Martial nicks it away from Jensen and opens the scoring at Wembley. Anthony Martial, who was down, who did not like my pep talk before the final, opens the scoring for us at Wembley. Okay, that's nice. That's unheard of. But whatever Eriksen did here had already cost us. What is that, man? We're just lucky that Jensen was not looking at his other side, and Martial just squeezes it in past the goalkeeper. Is it Flecken in goal? No, it's Raya. Oh, is that season where Raya was still at Brentford? Okay. Halftime it is. We are leading by 1-0. 7 shots, 3 on target. I'd say we have created our chances. We are the better team, and just the second half, lads, let's go and win this thing and carry our second trophy of the season. 65 minutes in, no highlight. We have just added more shots off target. Want to make a sub, but there is a highlight. Let's wait and see. So Tyrell Malacia throw-in. I always like the highlights that start from throw-ins. You guys know. If you know, you know. Eriksen given the ball. Tries to turn back in. McTominay finds Donny van de Beek. Tries a shot. It is blocked, but Sancho is brought down inside the box. And it's a penalty. Now you have to know why I like highlights coming from throw-ins. It's a penalty. I feel like VR will give it. Yeah, penalty awarded. Sancho was brought down inside the box, and now is that Eriksen? Yeah, it's Eriksen with a chance to increase our advantage just on the 70th minute hour stroke, and it is saved by Raya. What are you doing, man? What's wrong with this Eriksen guy? After missing that penalty, I just feel like substituting him off. 3 minutes to go, and Brentford have a highlight. This is not something you like seeing. Wow, well intercepted by Eriksen. I held my chances of taking him out, but at least he's trying. Pinnock, Jensen. Don't let these guys move forward with the ball. If they score this hour, man, I mean, if Brentford score a goal at this hour, I will hate you guys. Good goal. It's out to Martial, and Martial just chips it over the keeper. Wow. Nice goal. Nice goal from Anthony Martial to give us a 2-goal advantage. It's the 87th minute, and in short, just win us the FA Cup. Anthony Martial has won us the FA Cup single-handedly. Interception by Fred, good ball to Martial. Just look at how he chips it over the keeper. The keeper can do nothing in that situation. I love what I've seen from this guy of late. He has been in form. He has just been that guy we needed. I don't know why I didn't start him in the Europa League final. It was because of personal issues, but it cost us in the end. But at least he came and responded. And Manchester United are the FA Cup champions 2023. As David De Gea was our captain for this match, lifts the trophy in the absence of Bruno Fernandes, who was fatigued. Nice group of players there. The finals of the FA Cup, Manchester United 2, Brentford 0. And at least this time round we can watch the whole cutscene. Watching the Juventus cutscene was really painful. It was like just stabbing a dagger in my heart over and over and over and over again, seeing them carrying the trophy, knowing that we were the better team and had the better chances. Good starts from our guys. Martial finishes as the player of the match of the final, the MVP of the final, and I'm happy in you guys. I'm really happy. Oh, okay. No reaction. Okay, so sorry. It's your own problem. It's only Malik Thiaw who looks delighted. FA Cup, Manchester United lift the FA Cup. We are the FA Cup champions. Something nice to see. We are also double winners. We have won the Carabao Cup. We have won the FA Cup. Both domestic cups in our grasps. We could have been treble winners if we had carried the Europa League, but it just wasn't to be, right? we can't do everything in one season. No, maybe next season look for something more. We have pleased the board with our FA Cup win. That's something nice to see. And also Martial on fire. Won us the FA Cup single-handedly. Deserves some praise. Smile, lad. That's nice for you. And we have also paid out a cumulative bonus for the FA Cup. The bonuses including 293,000 to Guido Rodriguez, 7.18 million to Bayer Leverkusen for Frimpong. Did I agree to such a bonus? That was a lot of money. And this tactic has worked wonders. As you can see, we have a 75% winning rate with it. 64 games won, 48 games drawn, 7 drawn, 9 lost, 48 won. Goal difference is 92, 152 goals for 60 against. 2 trophies. I'd love to say this was a pretty successful season. Now if we just find the right players in the transfer window to integrate in this our tactic, I mean next season the trophy, this is the Europa League, the league will be ours definitely. And now time for the season review, a season to remember how everything unfolded. Good spell of form for Manchester United. We both expect us to qualify for the Europa League. We qualified for the Champions League. Martial was our top scorer in the Premier League with 22 goals, third best. We finished with 85 points, 3 points behind Manchester City. We could have gone better and finished above them anyway, but it wasn't to be. We had a nice run of spell between the Wolves game and the Leicester game. 11 game winning run. Wow. That was our best spell yet in the season. Few losses to Chelsea, which was painful. A loss to Manchester City, which just secured them second place. A loss to Fulham, which was unexpected. A loss to Liverpool, that one was definitely expected. The Tottenham 4-0 one was the thrashing of the episode. Will be the highest number of goals we have lost to a team this whole season. It has been a successful season, but anyway, so far I'm proud of myself in what I've done so far in this season. In the Europa League, we only lost 2 games, one being the Tottenham Hotspur quarterfinal first leg and the finals. In the FA Cup, we drew 1 game, that was the Burnley one, and had to play a rematch against them, which we beat them by 3 goals to nil, and it was cruising all the way to the end. Weghorst, top scorer for both the Europa League and the FA Cup. In the Carabao, Elanga was our top scorer. We drew the first leg against Fulham, went on to win the second leg and beat Manchester City in the finals by 3 goals to 1. Our biggest win yet was a 6-1 thrashing of Huddersfield. The match to remember was the FA Cup match against Liverpool, where we won 3-1 in extra time. That is a match to remember. Then the goal of the season is Fred's goal against Nantes in the Europa League. In terms of finances, our club reputation has not changed at all. Sponsorship deals, we have no new sponsorship deals this season. Annual revenue increased, broadcast revenue increased, corporate and hospitality, competition prize money, match day, commercial and retail not available. Merchandising, we gained some good amounts, substantial cash. Jersey sales over 1 million jerseys. Bruno Fernandes, his being the most notable ones, Rashford, Martial and the others. Then this was our best 11 of the season. Weghorst up front, Anthony, Bruno, Rashford. Guido Rodriguez, our new signing, Casemiro, Malacia, Martinez, Varane, Wan-Bissaka and De Gea. I would love to say Guido Rodriguez was our signing of the season. This guy has really performed this season, but unfortunately, as you will find out in the next episode, which I'm sure will be a transfer special starting the next season, we are going to lose Guido Rodriguez for some reason. I'm really not happy with that. But head coach awards, I won the match coach of the Premier League coach of the month. Club awards, Bruno was the first player of the season, Garnacho young player of the season. Signing of the season, Guido Rodriguez. I'm happy they also acknowledge that. Most assists, Bruno. Most player of the match awards, Bruno. Most goals, Martial. Most average rating, Bruno. Lisandro Martinez, our best centre back. Record breakers, Bruno Fernandes with 17 assists. Those are for the club. Most player of the match awards, Bruno with 11, and worst discipline, Luke Shaw with the 10 yellow cards and 1 red card across the season. No competition awards for our players, but I think Martial won player of the month. I don't know why it's not there. Yeah, we are double winners. FA Cup, Carabao Cup. Once Man United got rolling and they never looked back. That's from the Daily Mirror. Luke Miller. That's nice, and ultimately successful season for Manchester United, but we are not there yet. So stop giving us hopes in the terms as if we have won everything. Then comes our timeline. We were welcome aboard on June 27th, 2022. We changed the captain to Bruno from Maguire, then investing potential. Then we won the Carabao on the in 2023. Future star, Regan Buckley joined our team. Something you love to see. Regan Buckley, he's a future star and is considered as one, and we want to see him grow to his potential. Hopefully we will be there to witness all of this. I don't know how long the series will be, but the goal is to win the Premier League with Manchester United. If that happens next season, well, I won't see Regan Buckley much, but if it doesn't, we are here to see Regan Buckley starting to impress Manchester United. We have had a successful season, and also in the FA Cup, we won the FA Cup in the 2022-23 season. That was a wonderful and productive episode, guys. If you have enjoyed this episode, please make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and peace. Hope to see you in the next one.